Learning Zili Nishmas Etta Ahuva Basaka Masaches Gitin Perik Zayin Mishna Zayin Hareze Gitech Imloi Basi Mikan Va'ad Shloimie Yomi. If he tells her this should be your get, if I don't return from now until 30 days. V'hayahoylech me Yehuda to Galil, and he's traveling from Yehuda to Galil. Higia la'an Tiftaris, which the Gemara explains is at the end of Yehuda and is not yet at Galil. V'chazar, and he returns. Batal Tanoi, the Tanai is Batal, and it's not a get. The Gemara explains that really there were two Tanaim over here. The first Tanai was, if I reach to Galil, then it should be a get, and he didn't reach to Galil, so it's not a get. And the second Tanai was, if I am on the road for 30 days and I don't return, it should be a get. And over here he returned within 30 days, and therefore it's not a get. The next two cases of the Mishnah are the exact same halacha, just with different places. Now he's traveling the opposite direction. And Kfar Usnoi is the end of Galil. So he didn't yet reach to Yehuda, v'chazar, and he came back. Batal Tana, again, the Tanai is Batal. And the third case, so now he's going from Eretz Yisrael to Medina Hayam, and he didn't actually get to Medina Hayam. He stopped in Akai, which the Gemara explains is part of Eretz Yisrael. The Gemara brings that Amiroim met over there, and they didn't want to go outside Eretz Yisrael. They stopped at Akai. Akai is like the last place in Eretz Yisrael. So then, again, V'chazar Batal Tanah. The Gemara, Brisa does say in the Gemara, between Kfar Usnoi and Gala, which we said, between Antifris and Kfar Usnoi, which we said is between the end of Yehuda and the end of Galil, in that case would be a suffix Migureshes. The last case in the Mishnah is Hareze Gitech Kozman She'evar Michaneged Panecha Shloimie Yomi. It should be a get if I don't see you for 30 days. But he keeps on walking past her. But he wasn't miyach with her. Hareze get, it is a get. So the obvious question is that it was only going to be a get if he doesn't see her, and he was so he kept on seeing her, so then it should be a get. So the Gemara says two terutzim. Rav Huna says my panecha tashmish, so since he didn't have tashmish, so therefore he was loy ever michanega panecha, and therefore it's a get. And the second teretz of the Gemara is that it doesn't mean that it's a get, it just means that it's not a problem of a get yashan. You may think that since he was hoyel so he was ba on her after he said this tanai, and therefore he can no longer use this get to be megareshes afterwards. If afterwards he would be mekayim this tanai and not be with her for 30 days. On that, the Gemara is saying no, so it's not a problem of us being chayshish that he was with her after the get, which would be a psul of get yashan, and therefore it's a get. Mishnah Ches, Hareze Gitech im Loi Basi Mikan Va'ad Shneim Asa Chodesh Umeis B'Sech Shneim Asa Chodesh Ein a get. So Mishnah Ches is actually very similar to Mishnah Gimel, where we said over there, if you make a Tanai, if I don't come within 12 months, we're saying, and he died within those 12 months, but since he didn't use the word Me'achshav, so he only wants it to be a get after those 12 months, and since he was dead at that point, and therefore it's not a get. We spoke out then that according to Rabbi Yossi, we would say Zman shel shtare mechiach, and over here the Gemara also says, according to Rabbi Yossi, you would say since there's a Zman written in the shtar, he does mean that it should work l'mafreya, and therefore even if he didn't use the word me'achshav, it would be a get. But our Mishnah held that if you don't say me'achshav, it's not a get, and in the Seifa, Hareze Gitech me'achshav and loy basi me'kan v'ad shneim asa chodesh u'meis b'sheh shneim asa chodesh. If he used the word me'achshav and then he dies, so we say that it's going to be chal l'mafreya, and therefore Hareze get, it will be a get.